Today we're going to be talking about some cars that have gotten leaked for driving empire, but before we do that, make sure to subscribe and drop a like on this video. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, some of these leaks might be fake, and I'll make sure to let you all know which ones are most likely fake, but also quite a few of them could be real, so we'll go over those as well. We'll go into detail about how legit they might be, how legit they might not be. So let's just go take a look at our first one right here. So we gotta hop on over to this Instagram page I found. Now this one is for Volkswagen, okay? So let's see what they showed us. So we have this Volkswagen right here. It's kind of like at an event. I mean, Driving Empire loves to do these events with these glowing things all over them. Like, you know, in Driving Empire, we have those every time there's a new vehicle, something like this. Let's try to zoom in on it. Can I zoom in? Oh yeah, that's good, that's good. Just like that. So we can see like the image, right? They got these glowing Volkswagen things. Now I'm not gonna go too in depth to this one though, because I'm gonna be honest, I think they're lying with this one. This one's fake. I actually asked the dev about some of these, and the dev said that this was one of the fake ones. So this, I mean, the dev said it was fake a few months ago. Actually, not a few months ago, maybe like a month ago when I asked about this one. It's kind of an old one at this point, but the point being, I don't think this one's legit, so don't believe everything you guys see. I mean, it would be cool though. Volkswagen built a car event. I mean, that's a pretty cool looking Volkswagen, I can't lie. The 2001 Volkswagen W12 Nardo Coupe. Interesting name, interesting car. Can't lie, it's really cool. It looks legit. I'm so surprised that this one was confirmed fake. But there's more real ones, so stay tuned for that. But I just want to mention, yeah, I mean, it's shocking that this one's fake. It looks so close to being real, but I mean, I guess it might be pretty easy for a hacker to hack like the assets of Driving Empire to then kind of make it look like this. So I can see why that's easy to make look fake. But let's talk about their next leak. Now this one, okay, I kind of teased with it there for a second, but we'll go into it. So it's a Bentley, and this one, I honestly can't tell if it's fake or real right now. So basically what they said was, this image was recently surfaced where it shows the specs of the Fords that were launched last Friday. That is the Bentley, the Speed 8 Bentley coming soon. We remind you that we're not confirming, since the resources might not be fully reliable. So they don't know if it's legit or not. This Driving Empire news page, this is not legit by Driving Empire, by the way, the news page. This is just like something I found, but shout out to them, I guess, so we can look at this stuff. But this is the Bentley Speed 8 right here. This is the car on the bottom. It's a pretty cool looking Bentley. I honestly didn't even know this was a car, but man, it's so sweet looking. Like this, like, I think it's like a, what type of car is this? I don't even know. I guess it's a 24-hour Le Mans car. I guess the Le Mans car is the name for it. I mean, I wouldn't really call it a hypercar, but I mean, it looks like it could be a hypercar. This thing's insane. It's got a massive spoiler and stuff. And people saw it, I guess, when they were showcasing some specs. Now, if we look, that Pininfarina, that looks like a Driving Empire car. We're gonna go pull it out in Driving Empire to compare to the image right here. And that also looks like a Driving Empire model Ford. We're gonna compare though. Let's compare to try to figure out if this could be legit. So we're in the Pininfarina now. Let me see some things that would be noticeable. Okay, it has the number 95 on it. We have silver outline on the wheels, okay. Anything else noticeable? It's had that pattern there, okay. So let's look and see if we can see that in the image, okay. So I do see the pattern on the seats. I see the number. I see the silver outline. Ooh, this is starting to look legit, man. I can't lie. The Ford, okay, let's see if I can find anything different about the Ford in game. We're gonna hop back in game here. We're gonna search Ford. Let's see. I mean, this one, I honestly didn't know this one was gonna be legit, but it might be. Okay, so we got the headlights. Let's see if I hop out. Okay, those orange things go away. Let's look at it like they were looking at it in free camp. Okay, so just like this is how we saw it in the image. We have the tires. I'm noticing tires very textured. We got all the detail right here. Okay, I'm gonna notice it by the detail of these little buttons. We're gonna see if those buttons are there in this image. Oh, too low quality to tell, I can't lie. Maybe if we, oh, that's not working. Okay, I tried to zoom in a bit, but too much zoom. Honestly, I'm gonna just get up closer and look at it. I mean, it looks legit. I cannot lie. I mean, I see the tire detail. I can't really tell about the buttons because it's so low quality. I wish I had the original image so we can maybe look more in depth, but I can't lie. It looks like Driving Empire. Okay, now this next leak is gonna be one that's showing some McLaren Senna stickers from Borges inventory. Now, Borges is the old owner of the game. He sold off the game, and he now still works with the game, though. He makes models. So this one could be legit, but it also might be very easy to Photoshop, so I can't confirm this one at all. But what we see here, if we zoom in, we can see we have these flags right here. And those are, I think, Brazilian flags. Don't quote me on that though. I could be wrong. I'm not too good with my flag knowledge, but To me, it looks like it's the Brazilian flag, and you can see something right here that says Senna XP, and this is the Senna XP. We look it up, Senna XP. There's about 3-ish versions of them that I know of. So there's this one, there's this one, and wait, same one, and then there's this one. Now I think it's actually possible, because if we look up Senna in game right now, Senna, we got 2 already. Now we got this McLaren Senna, right? The normal Senna, pretty cool. And then we also got a limited Senna, the Driving Empire Edition. Now let me show you the Driving Empire Edition. Now, here's my thoughts. This could have been 2 things. Now this might be an older leak from a bit ago. So the Driving Empire Edition basically has 3 colors. You can do like crazy specs, just like this one with all these colors, right? And it kind of in a way reminds me of the Senna XP. So I have a little thought here. What if they were making the Senna XP and then they added this instead to be like another limited edition in game that's custom? Because it's kind of got elements similar to the Senna XP, but it's not exactly like the Senna XP if you look at it. So maybe they did this instead of a Senna XP, their own custom variant. Or, hear me out, the Senna XP could just be a random limited that's already made now for the game, just waiting to be added for a filler update. I feel like that's something they would do. They're always adding McLarens as filler updates. We really have a lot of McLarens in game. Like, if you look at McLaren, you can see they have so many McLarens. So definitely, you know, McLaren's one of their favorites to add, and Senna XP seems like a very easy limited just for them to throw in, because why not? Next up, we got another one from Borges Inventory. So it's the Lamborghini Revuelto, right? You can see the Revuelto body right here. We look up a Lamborghini Revuelto. Let's just do that real quick. Lambo Revuelto. Oh my god, my spelling's bad. You can see I absolutely misspelled that, but point being, if you look up a Lambo Revuelto, you can definitely see in this image that it's a Revuelto. It's very obvious, very visible, very clear, and it literally says Revuelto Map 1 down there. Now, they're in Borges Inventory. I've actually asked Borges about this before, and what he said might disappoint you all. I can't lie, but before I tell you, let's just take a look at everything else here. So we can see some icons over here. I don't really know what those are. Maybe we could zoom in and see. Those might be, they look like maybe buttons for an interior. I mean, the Revuelto stuff right here, I mean, yeah, it's badges and stuff. It's legit Lambo parts. And if Borges were to talk about it to me, he could get in trouble. So he might have lied about what it was when I asked him. I can't lie, he probably did lie. He's probably not allowed to say what it is. But I'm going to tell you all what he said right now. So when I asked him, it was about a few months back. I believe he had a Revuelto on order at time. In real life, he ordered a Lamborghini Revuelto. I don't know if he still has it on order or not. But the point is, he told me that he made the model so he could make different specs of the Lamborghini Revuelto to see what it could look like for when he orders his real life one. Now, I mean, you think he would just use the Lamborghini configurator site if he wanted to do that to determine his spec for the Revuelto. And also, I don't think he would be able to upload those Lamborghini badges to Roblox for something like that without Lamborghini's permission, or else they would just end up deleted by the Roblox team. So I don't quite believe it fully, because if he just wanted to get an idea of specifications for his Revuelto, I'm sure he could just go down to the Lambo dealer and they could help him build it on their configurator. I'm just not buying the story, to be honest, but who am I to argue with Borges himself? I'm not going to argue with him on that. It was a few months ago now that he said it, so if it were to be a real car coming to the game, we would end up seeing it sometime soon, or we would have already seen it. So maybe he's being for real. Maybe it really was just a car that he's messing around with to come up with a spec for. But also, at the same time, there's a part of me that still doubts that and thinks that he's just trying to cover up for Driving Empire, and that there might actually really be a Revuelto coming soon. But that's up to you guys to determine. I really don't believe it that much. I mean, I think it would have came already personally, but who knows? Maybe it could be coming still. Now, lastly, we have Mercedes-Benz. Now, this looks completely legit at first glance. I think this is absolute cap. You know why? Because if Mercedes, which we thought was coming, so, you know, Mercedes actually themselves have replied to a tweet before, I believe, saying that they might be coming to Driving Empire. They never confirmed anything. So when people first saw this leak, they thought it could be real. But this was never officially put out by Driving Empire. This was something that a fan somewhere, I don't know where they got it, but they somehow got this stuff. I don't think it's real, though, because if we look at it, you know, we saw a leak similar like this with Volkswagen, and it came out at the same time as the Mercedes leak. The Volkswagen, they threw it together, and we were told it was fake. And we were also told the Mercedes was fake and that it was thrown together as well. And actually, I think we can tell this one, because if we zoom in, all the Driving Empire models have brake calipers. These Mercedes do not have brake calipers. Let me zoom in. Is there like a way I can scroll on this? Oh yeah, there is. Perfect. Let me just scroll over and show you. Look at that. No brake calipers, no brakes. That's how we can confirm that this leak's fake. They had all the details down, actually really nice. I honestly believed it at first glance too, but no, this one was fake. So don't believe every leak you see, but hey, you know, some of them might be real. But that is gonna be everything for today's video. I truly hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like. I would truly appreciate it. Subscribe to the notification bell so you never miss another upload. Check out the video on screen here, YouTube, thanks a like, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.